of the carpet fibers.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, from the tropical flowers of the rainforest to the wild flowers of the 60s, meet Cleveland's grooviest band, the Hippies.
Singing 60s tunes is different because you take yourself back. You try to take yourself back, and you feel more of what you're singing because the words make sense. Well, some of them do, because some of them are, you know, about love and peace and harmony and all that kind of stuff. But I have to take that back. Most of them don't make any sense at all. I mean, some of the songs we do, scratching our heads going, what did they mean by that? And then, you know, you just can't even think about it because, of course, in the 60s it was a lot of drugs and rock and roll and chaos.
The Hippies are Linda Sunshine Goldstein on lead vocal, New England Steve Lewis on lead vocal, Denny Marek guitar, Dan Tobin on drums, and Roger Stolar on bass. A 60s tribute band, they offer more than music. With the Hippies, you get atmosphere.
Nobody is doing anything like this at all. Several years ago, you had a revival of the 50s with Shine On, whatnot, that came and went. There was the British invasion with Beatlemania, guys dressed up like the Beatles. Then after that, the classic rock thing came. That's kind of died off now. So the next thing I thought was the hippie thing. So there's a lot of great tunes from the 67 through 69 era, and we put that together. We put a show. We've got incense burning on stage, psychedelic backdrops that we use on the stage, strobe lights, pass out love beads, peace buttons. We have an anti-war rally. We get the people involved, and it's a great show.
We know some of the guys in the band, and when we found out that they were playing 60s music and asked people to come in 60s garb, well, I still have my own stuff. Unfortunately, these are my own bell-bottoms from God knows when.
It's about the closest you can come to actually stepping back in the past and being in the 60s again.
Do you think it's better to be in the 60s or to relive the 60s?
A little of both, actually. If we could bring some of the idealisms we had back then to the 90s, we'd probably have a really great world.
Definitely relive the 60s. Definitely. Not live the 60s. Because we have a lot more insight now, I think, than we did back then. And it's nice to put this costume on, but when I go home, my hair is this long, I have a beeper, and I have a Gucci watch on, and I enjoy my life right now.
For me, it's a gas. I mean, it's the music that I grew up with, that I experienced and learned about life listening to this music. So now being able to perform it is the ultimate trip for me. It's like going back and reliving my childhood. I even get to wear the clothes that I used to wear, and I didn't really have to change my lifestyle a whole lot in order to be able to fit into this band.
The Hippies also do originals. Their latest song, High Class Living, will soon be part of a local compilation CD.
The song that we do now, our original, captures the feeling of the hippies. It has an older type sound, yet we present it in a 90s type fashion.
So what does the future hold for this 60s band?
Hopefully rocking, creating a psychedelic mood, aura, and just letting it all hang out.
Miss Linda Goldstein, and We Got Her, She's Ours.